Hi guys, we had a lovely day today and I wanted to share my trade with you guys. So today is Tuesday, the second day of the week. Yes. So as you can see, I traded Bitcoin and I traded gold. What did I see? What did I see? Let's start with the Bitcoin. What did I see? When I as soon as I came to the market, yeah, we already know that Bitcoin has been trending. As you can see, Bitcoin is trending upwards, right? And we have some indicators that help pass out, like the daily separators, the monthly separators, and the weekly separators. So it's a bit rough, but let me explain. The blue lines, yeah, are the weekly separators. So this is Monday to Sunday. Bitcoin trades 24 hours, so that's Monday to Sunday. Okay, the red lines are the monthly separators. So that's on the 1st of July. This is 1st of July. Okay, so we all know that price only does three things: breakout, pullback, continue, breakout, pullback, reverse, and breakout, pullback, and consolidate, right? So as you can see here, this was this here was May's range. Okay, this here, this side was May's range, and June was an inside month, right? June was an inside month. So when the market breaks out, it pulls back. Okay, when the market breaks out, it pulls back. When it breaks out from the range, it pulls back because that's the only thing that the market does. Okay, so you see, on the 10th of July, it broke out and it was going, and we are in a new week. So when I come to my 15 minutes chart, okay, and remember, we trade when we see a signal. We trade when we see a signal. What is a signal? A signal are days that tell us keep your eyes on this market. Maybe the following day can give you a trade. That's what a signal is. Okay. Yes. So as you can see, this was the line I drew for the previous month of May, right? So that's the high of May. Okay, let me just take it out so that it wouldn't confuse you guys. And so this was last week range. As I told you, the blue lines are the weekly range. You see, so this was last week's high, previous week high, and previous week's low. So on Monday, the price closed in breakout. That is a signal day. I told you before, I'm a Stacy Berg trader. I trade like I'm learning from Stacy Berg. I'm still learning though, but I'm just sharing what I see and how I trade the market for now. So the market broke out on Monday and it gave us a close in breakout. Even on a Friday, it closed in breakout. So on a Friday, it can be considered as a what? Signal day. Okay. So even this is a setup. Okay. This is a setup. Closed in breakout, pumped. It's pumped up. You get me? It's pumped up. So all these people are in profit. All these people are in profit. And it broke out from the previous week's high. Okay. This is the previous week's high here. This side. This side. Okay. So as it broke out, it what? It pumped up, right? It moved sideways and it broke out. Here is where Snipe will tell you pick formation low, peak formation high, lower low, consolidation in the inside on the inside, and you wait for 9:30 before you enter. This is a clean snipers setup. Yes, because snipes trade front side, back side. Okay, so as you can see, let's say we are trading the 3 days setup. Okay, so day one breakout, day two breakout, and day three breakout, and day three broke out from the from previous week's high. Okay, so as you can see, it was going high, 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 and in the daily daily setup, you can see the front side was broken. The front side of the range was broken, and it came back consolidated under the sideways, and it moved. I didn't take this trade, but I'm just showing you how it works. Okay, because okay, so the closing breakout, yeah, the closing breakout. So I was expecting to see some kind of setup the following day, which is Tuesday, because we all know Monday is the opening range, okay? And Tuesday normally what expands the range, okay? Tuesday normally expands the range. So you see what it did? Closed in breakout and it did a lower low, lower low. You see, this was yesterday's low. This one, this line here. You can see the low here and the high here. So yes, so this indicator just marks that out for me. There's also a sniper's indicator. You can check him out and you find it there. So what happened was it closed in breakout, okay, and it did a lower low. And as I told you, price only does three things. So you can see this was a breakout, okay. It broke out. It has to pull back. Okay, so as we all know, if price breaks out, there is money at the other side of the range, right? There is money here, there is money even at the previous weekly low. Okay, yes. So when it closed in breakout, I did a lower low. There was news. I checked, like when I normally come to the market, I check for a news first. What time is the news? And you can see at 12:30 p.m. That's my time, Ghana time, 12:30 p.m. That's 8 a.m. 8:30 a.m. New York time. Okay. So okay, this is good. Yeah. When it broke out, when it broke out, I saw that the range was expanding. They had to expand the range because I you can see from the setup when they broke out, they pulled back. Okay, they pulled back to the what? To the Asian, to the landing high. Okay, they pulled back to the landing's high. So I was just watching the market quietly because I know when they broke out, I know there will be a pullback. And look at this was 10:30, right? But when the news happened, the market was going high. Okay, you see what it did here? Pumped, consolidated, lower low, pullback, and it trend. And you can see the same thing happening here. Pumped, it's pumped. You see, broke out last week's high. See, broke out last week's high by pumping the market, consolidating. Broke out London's high. Okay, broke out London's high. This is London's high. This is the range. This is the range. The pink box. So broke out London's high, consolidated. The same thing, consolidated. But here you wouldn't see it clearly. So I'll move to the lower time frame so that you can see my entries and stuff. Broke out, consolidated. Okay, why? I told you from the beginning. If you look at the daily is in what? It's in breakout. And you know when the market breaks out, it what? It pulls back. So breakout, pull back. Okay. breakout. It gave a signal day on Monday, which was closed in breakout. And before New York section, they did what? It gave a lower low. Okay, during the day, it gave a lower low. It broke out during the Asian window. It broke out, pulled back to London's high. Okay, consolidation, like it's trapping traders there. It's just trapping people there. So that's why it was consolidating there. So you can see here, you can even see your M pattern here at what? At London side. M clean M, and let's go to the 1 minute. You see it clearly. You can see the consolidation. Okay, broke out, consolidation, consolidated, and what? It gave me what? A lower low. You can see. Let me change this so I can see it clearly. Give me what? A lower low. Pull back, and you see I entered when I saw this engulfment, and the my stop was here, and I was targeting the low of what? New York's. Yeah, so that's how I entered the trade. I'm just narrating the story behind the trade. And if you want to, if Snipe will tell you this is a what? Peak formation low. Let me change it again so that you see the colors properly. Okay, peak formation low, peak formation high. Okay, and it broke out the high. You get me? And it gave a lower low. This is a setup. This is one of Stacy's setup. It's a continuation setup. Like it was expanding the range. And as soon as I saw the setup, I had to enter. I had to enter. So you can look at the BTC chart and you see the setup I'm talking about on the 1 minute. You can see front side during the beginning of the New York section. You see the news. Let's see 8:30. Yeah, you see there's the news candle. It went higher, broke out, came. But the setup, okay, the setup, and you can even see front side, back side, front side, back side, front side, and back side of the market. We were in the front side of the New York section. As soon as we go to the back side of the New York section, you there is been on government, so there is that's a Marubuzu candle. Yes, that's where I entered. A full candle without a wick, that's a strong sell signal. Okay, as I told you, I'm still learning, so that's what I did today. And for the gold, I want to talk about the gold a little bit. Okay, so let's look at the daily on the gold. As I told you, price that's what? Only three things: breakouts, pullback, continue, breakouts, pullback. So you can see it's almost like the same setup as the Bitcoin. Okay, you can see here it's almost, you see this is last 2 weeks range. Okay, so it took out last 2 weeks range from 1st of July to, and that's even the high of the month. Okay, it took out and it gave a what? A first red day. What a first red day too is also a Stacy Berg signal. It's part of Stacy Berg's signal. Yeah. So a first red day, okay, a first red day. It means there were buyers in the market like for about 2 or 3 days. So you can see first buy, second buy, third buy, and the first red day. See, telling you, hey, we have enough money to retrace back and get the buyers because they have not been stopped out. This guy has not been stopped out. Okay. So for the first red day, what did I do? Okay, I know there was news at 8:30. Okay, so you can see this was the 8:30 candle, but when it was coming down, you can see pump, consolidation again, lower low, pump up, close in breakout, consolidation, lower low, okay, lower low. It broke inside, lower low, pull back, pull back with a pump again. This pump, you can see the pump, and you can see the consolidation again, another lower low, pull back, the New York time, pull back in the New York section, like the news candle, pull back. So here it's a clean sell setup, okay? It's a clean setup. But my only problem is, okay, I wanted it to what? To to give me a lower low, like it should break a daily level, okay? Because here I knew we were in the inside. We were in the inside of yesterday's range. So you can see, let me just clean all, okay? You can see yesterday's range here. And see a clean yesterday's range. You see it's pulled back to the little high of New York, and it was consolidated and it gave a lower low, okay? But we were still in yesterday's range, and here it didn't touch. It didn't give me the lower low. You can see it didn't do anything. It didn't touch the when it's open, it didn't touch it. So I was waiting for a daily lower low to confirm my bias, okay? I traded, even though I traded this, but I traded it when it was in the inside. But as soon as I'll show you, okay, so let's go to the 1 minute. Okay, so pumped, that's the setup of the day, right? So first red day, it gave a lower low on the day itself, but it didn't give a lower low on a daily level. So pumped, you can see daily front side. Okay, this is the daily front side, and this is the daily back side. Daily front side, the price was trending upwards. When it broke, it had to pull back. So I entered here. Initially, okay, short. I entered here, and my stops was here, and I was targeting here, the low of yesterday, right? So immediately, okay, immediately the market got took out this low, and it was going took out it almost took out this low, and they started retracing back. I was already in profit, so I had to what? Bring my stop loss in profit. Okay, so I placed my stop loss back to this level where it took out this level. Yes, so it stopped me out, but I didn't lose any money. I just made a little profit. The reason why placed my stop loss here was I was expecting a lower low, like a daily lower low. I didn't get it. So I was thinking they might come back because they are still inside. They can do anything inside. You get me? They can do anything inside. When they are inside, they can do anything. So you have to be careful when you are in the inside. Okay. So it took me out without a loss, just some little profit. So I waited. I waited. I was told the market was it went up, it went down, 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 down. Yeah, after it took me out, you see what they did? Yeah, they just took me out and they continued. But I wasn't surprised because I knew say they might probably do this kind of thing. Okay. So when it started going down, I didn't enter again. I didn't enter. But I waited for them to give me the lower low. Okay, to give me the lower low. Yes. When they give me the lower low, I saw it pumping back up again. And when I saw these traders, these people being like when they were being trapped here, there was a trap here. You see, you didn't get to this side, but you can clearly see. Oh, my network. Okay, but you see this level. Let me check. Okay, okay, this level. Okay, when they broke out from this level, yeah, when they broke out from this level, I saw the M. I see the M pattern. Yes. So okay, yeah. When they broke out from this level, okay, I knew say like there are people buying, like there were stops. You get me? They were accumulating the stops here, and you can see front side, back side. It was pumping. You see, so immediately it broke. I didn't even wait till here. Like when I saw the M, because yes, I knew say like they are now about to go down the M. So I entered around, I think I'll show you guys short. I entered around here. Why? Why did I enter here? Well, it didn't give me a lower low, right? But I entered here. Why? 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 Because I saw a bull bar resistance. You see this last bull candle, right? So that see they broke out, they pull back, like so the bull bar was acting as a resistance. Okay, so when I saw this big selling candle, I just entered shorts here. Okay, and I target my target was this. I think I took it around. I closed the trade around here. I don't. I'll check it out. I'll show you the screenshots of the actual MT5 trade I took. So this is what happened today, and yeah, like I said, we'll continue looking for setups. We'll continue learning. But always remember, be careful of the risks, your risk management, because that is what will keep you um going. That's what will keep you longer in the market. If you risk, assuming I risk like shorts, let's say I short here. Maybe I was thinking it was going down and I short here and my risk was too much and I don't have any stop loss. You can imagine what would happen. This is gold. This is serious market. This serious money. You can just imagine, assuming maybe I'm running $100,000 account and I risk like maybe 2% or 5% without a stop loss. You can just imagine the damage I can do to myself when something like this happens. You get me? But with stop loss, at least you are saved. It might take your money, but at least it's saved. Like it will save you to trade again when the time is right and when the setup is actually right. You get me? So Stacy, if don't doubt Stacy is really helping us and Snipe is doing his best for us too. So we yeah. And shout outs to Mayala. Yeah, that's one of my teacher too. Shout out to her and you know she's also in the group. You can check her out if maybe you want clarification on some things. Yes, so that's what happened. Yeah, I have to end the video now so that it wouldn't be too long. I don't know how many minutes is this, but We go again. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Yes, that's so a lot of 3 day setup will be playing out tomorrow. So you can backtest, like you can go back in time and check out how Wednesday normally plays out and just wait for the same thing you see in your backtesting. Okay. It might not be the same thing, but you will see it like you can draw it, you can see it's playing out like not exactly, but you if you follow the story of the previous weeks, you can see the same thing happening tomorrow. I assure you that. So take care, and I know we'll talk again. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any questions, please do it in mind and leave it in the comment section. Please support my page. I'll keep on dropping and breaking down my trades. Yeah, that's the only thing I can do to help you guys. Stay safe out there and don't be a prey to the market, and always trade it simple, trade it simple, trade it simple. Take care, guys.